At 6:01 a.m., a psychic barrier was unlocked around your mind. Your gifts will begin intensifying in 72 hours. Archangel Michael says, at exactly 6:01 a.m., an invisible gate opened around your soul. You may not have felt it, or maybe you did, a sudden surge, a strange flutter in your chest, or a tingling along your forehead. What happened at that moment was not an illusion, not a coincidence, and certainly not an accident. A psychic barrier, placed long ago, perhaps before your birth, perhaps by an ancestor, or perhaps by a higher realm as a form of divine timing, was unlocked without noise or warning. It had served its purpose. And now, you are being returned to yourself. For years, your intuition has been muffled. Your dreams were significant, but they felt far away. You would sense things before they happened, feel emotions not your own, or see signs, but then doubt would cloud your vision. Archangel Michael says, those gifts were real. They were simply gated by an unseen force meant to protect you until you were ready. And now, you are more than ready. Your body may begin to react differently. You might feel small vibrations in your hands or wake up at precise times like 3:33 or 4:44 a.m. These are not ordinary disturbances. They are signs your etheric channels are being activated. In the next 72 hours, your gifts will not just return, they will multiply. You will begin hearing the truth beneath people's words. You will dream of places you've never seen, yet they will feel achingly familiar. You will sense someone's pain before they speak. You will just know. It is not your imagination. It is the return of your original blueprint. Your soul's essence is coming online. The barrier that once protected you has served its purpose and now dissolves to reveal your true design. Someone in your bloodline feared this awakening. That's why the barrier was placed. There was a time when your gifts, telepathy, precognition, empathic tuning, even light healing, could have been dangerous in the wrong surroundings. But now, the cosmos aligns for your favor. The time of suppression is over. The era of your remembering begins. You may start to receive messages through music, numbers, animals, or even strangers speaking oddly specific words to you. Take them seriously. This is divine code reaching you. Your ancestors are gathering closer, quietly. You may not hear them clearly yet, but you will. One will try to reach you in a dream within the next 3 nights. They are bringing a symbol, something you once lost in a past life and are now ready to hold again. You will begin to crave silence more. That is not isolation, it's alignment. It's in that stillness your spiritual voice sharpens. You are becoming a vessel of multidimensional perception. You won't just see the surface, you'll see the frequency beneath it. You'll feel when someone is lying. You'll recognize intentions even before they are formed. For some, this will be terrifying. People who once held power over you will become unsettled because they will sense something has changed. You will no longer be easy to manipulate, mislead, or drain. Archangel Michael says, in the next 72 hours, your auric field will begin to pulse with light codes. You are being downloaded with information that has been stored in your soul for centuries. You might feel dizzy, or you might feel bursts of clarity. Some hours will feel like breakthroughs. Others may feel like unravelings. Trust both. They are part of the unlocking. Someone has already noticed. A stranger crossed your energy field recently and paused. They looked twice. They could feel your vibration changing, even if they didn't understand it. One of your gifts involves energy transmutation. That means you don't just sense energy, you change it. When you walk into a room, you tilt the entire balance of the atmosphere. Light becomes heavier. Chaos becomes still. You may be told you re-intense, or that your presence feels too much. This is not criticism. This is unconscious reverence. The veil between you and higher realms is now thin. Angels will begin whispering to you, not always in language, but in impressions, warmth, and intuitive surges. Write everything down. You may be drawn to candles, herbs, crystal frequencies, or even chants that you've never learned but suddenly just know. That is cellular memory. Your soul is pulling forward ancient training from lifetimes before. Be cautious who you share this with. Not all will understand. Some will mock. Others will attempt to bind your power through fear or false concern. But your path is protected now. No weapon formed against your mind will succeed, because the lock has been broken, and the light cannot be put back into the cage. Do not be surprised if electronics behave strangely around you. Your energy is shifting so fast that frequencies are adjusting in your presence. Phones may glitch, lights may flicker, clocks may reset. These are not malfunctions. These are confirmations. You will be tempted to think you're imagining it all. You're not. That's just your old programming trying to keep up with your new frequency. Something else will begin. Synchronicities will become so obvious, you will no longer question them. You will wake up knowing something you didn't learn. You'll say things you didn't plan to say. You'll feel pulled towards certain places, people, or actions. This is not chaos. This is guidance. Your 72-hour countdown has already begun. As each hour passes, layers of you begin to return. Gifts once buried under the noise of the world are being revealed. Watch how your relationships change. Some will fade, and others will be drawn to you magnetically. That's because your frequency is shifting dimensions, and only those who align can stay. You'll remember things you never lived in this lifetime. You'll grieve wounds you don't understand. You'll crave answers, but the questions will dissolve before they form. This is what spiritual activation feels like. Your hands may feel hot. Your ears may ring. Your spine may vibrate. These are symptoms of alignment, not illness. Drink more water. Spend time with firelight. Let moonlight touch your skin. Speak aloud your affirmations. The universe is listening more closely now. Your soul contract is being reissued. A page has been turned. You are no longer who you were, even yesterday. If you're wondering if you'll be safe in this evolution, the answer is yes. You are not just safe, you are seen, supported, and surrounded. Archangel Michael has placed a shield around your path. Those who attempt to interfere will find themselves blocked. Those who try to manipulate will become confused. The path is yours now. Do not run. Do not shrink. The time of hiding is over. In 72 hours, the psychic fog will lift, and you will look in the mirror and see someone you almost forgot. Your true self. You will walk differently. You will speak more intentionally. You will breathe as if the air finally belongs to you. There will be a voice that tries to tell you this is all too much. That voice is fear, not truth. And truth is the only thing your soul answers to now. Your destiny didn't change, it unlocked. Your purpose wasn't lost, it was waiting for you to remember. And now, you remember. Go forward. Let the visions come. Let the dreams guide. Let the knowledge rise. You were never broken. You were just behind a barrier that has finally shattered. There is no going back, only rising. Your time is not coming, it has already arrived. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You may already feel it, a stirring behind your eyes, like unseen memories moving. This is your clairvoyance opening, not a fantasy, but a power reactivating. As the veil thins, time will behave differently. Minutes may stretch or collapse. Hours may blur. These are signs your perception is aligning with higher frequencies, where linear time doesn't exist. Archangel Michael says, your soul has waited for this window. This isn't about coincidence. This is sacred architecture. The unlocking at exactly 6:01 a.m. was pre-written in your divine code. You were chosen to be reawakened at this hour because the alignment of your internal frequency finally matched the gateway vibration. The energy grid around your auric field shifted, allowing the psychic locks to click open. Some will feel threatened by your clarity. That is not your concern. Do not dim your vision for those still unwilling to see. You are no longer bound to the limitations that kept you silent, small, or stagnant. Someone close to you may suddenly act distant. Do not chase them. Their spirit recognizes your elevation, and not all souls are ready to witness that kind of light. Let them go. Those meant to walk this new frequency with you will stay. You are being guided toward new experiences, some of which will seem random but are orchestrated. Pay attention to sudden urges to travel, reconnect, or even change your routines. That's not randomness. That's divine choreography. Your hands are awakening, especially the palms. They carry energetic blueprints tied to your past life abilities, perhaps healing, energy reading, or light coding. Don't ignore the warmth or tingling sensations. They are the language of your gifts returning. You may notice children or animals being drawn to you. This is because your aura now emits a harmonic resonance that mirrors innocence and authenticity. They trust what is true. They trust you. In 72 hours, your dreams will sharpen. One of them will feel more real than waking life. That dream is not just symbolic, it is a vision. Pay close attention to any symbols, colors, or people who appear. Their presence holds instruction. If you've been feeling like crying for no clear reason, let it come. You are purging. Old blockages are being cleared to make room for the clarity of divine flow. You are not breaking, you are blooming. Archangel Michael says, a message is on its way. It won't come in the form you expect. It may appear as a whisper in a crowded place, a line in a book, or a phrase overheard by accident. But it will strike something ancient inside you, and you will know, this was for me. There is no longer any room in your spirit for false masks or draining energies. As your gifts rise, your tolerance for deception will fall away. Do not fear this shift. It's protection, not punishment. You may start craving nature, herbs, salt baths, silence, and sun. Honor those cravings. They are sacred instructions for maintaining energetic alignment. Your third eye, the energetic center between your brows, is beginning to pulse, ache, or buzz. This is not discomfort, this is your sight clearing. What was foggy before will soon become transparent. There will be a moment, perhaps when you least expect it, when a wave of emotion comes over you, and you will remember, I am not alone. That moment will confirm the presence of your guides. Listen when your body speaks. Tiredness may not be fatigue but spiritual realignment. Hunger may not be for food but for soul nourishment. What you seek now must feed your purpose, not just your habits. You may find yourself accidentally predicting things, conversations, outcomes, even small occurrences. Do not dismiss these as flukes. That is your intuitive sight strengthening. As your mind becomes sharper, your heart becomes softer. Compassion will rise, even for those who once wounded you. That's because your soul knows. Forgiveness is not weakness, it's power reclaimed. Within 3 nights, your name will be spoken in another realm. Not out of fear, but out of recognition. The spirit world sees you now as awake, active, and anchored. One person from your past will try to reconnect soon. They may come with confusion, curiosity, or guilt. You'll know exactly how to respond, not from ego, but from the knowing that your frequency no longer supports false attachments. You're stepping into a sacred cycle where intuitive downloads may come at any time. A journal beside your bed will serve you well. Words will flow through you like they are not yours, and yet, they will feel like home. People may begin to tell you their deepest truths without knowing why. This is because your energy feels like sanctuary. Don't absorb their pain, transmute it. You are a vessel of healing now. You will be guided to touch certain objects, visit certain places, or speak certain phrases aloud. Trust these nudges. They are part of your awakening ritual encoded in your soul's memory. Your voice will carry more weight. Your silence will feel louder. Both are now tools of power. Use them with reverence. Your timeline is shifting. Old plans may fall apart so that divine assignments can fall into place. Don't resist. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means aligning with what is greater. Your guides are placing signs in your path. Numbers like 333, 711, or 1221 are not coincidences. They are timestamps in your activation process. Within 72 hours, a door will open in the unseen. Whether you walk through it or not is your choice. But once you do, the life before it will feel like a dream, and the life after it will feel like truth. You are not who you were yesterday. Your spirit has outgrown the shell of that version. You are now in energetic expansion mode, and the universe is clearing your path with divine wind. Your presence will start to trigger awakenings in others. Some will thank you. Others may resent you. Stay anchored. Your job is not to convince, but to be. You'll begin to see through lies, even beautiful ones. Illusions that once comforted you will fall away. And you will not grieve their loss, you will rejoice in the clarity. Your energy will now act like a beacon. Souls searching for light will find you, but so will shadows. Archangel Michael surrounds you with a sword of truth and flame. You are not to be touched without permission. The gifts intensifying in you are not just for personal gain, they are part of a larger mission. You are here to shift frequencies in your lineage, your community, your generation. In 3 days, someone will reach out and say something that confirms what you already felt. When they do, respond with your truth. This is the beginning of a soul contract activating. The next full moon or solar transition will amplify your ascension even more. You may feel exhausted, euphoric, and everything in between. Ride the wave. It's purifying you. Do not explain yourself to those who mock this shift. Some will try to call it delusion, rebellion, or fantasy. But they are projecting their fear of awakening. Your mind is expanding beyond this realm. That's why old routines feel too small. It's not that you're confused, it's that your soul is remembering something far greater. Something ancient in you has reawakened. Knowing that transcends language. A sight that pierces illusion. A sound that sings in silence. Your crown chakra, the energetic point above your head, may buzz or pulse. That is the divine frequency anchoring into you. You are being encoded with universal data meant only for you. By the end of these 72 hours, your aura will have expanded. Your light will be visible to beings in other realms. You will no longer be hiding in plain sight. You will walk into rooms and shift the atmosphere. That's not ego, it's essence. You carry codes that can recalibrate even the densest environments. What you touch will grow. What you speak will manifest. What you believe will become. Remember this, you are not becoming powerful. You are remembering that you always were. And the universe rejoices in your return. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. As your energy recalibrates, you may find yourself drawn to certain objects, stones, feathers, coins, keys. These are not meaningless. They are soul triggers, encoded in the fabric of your awareness to awaken memories and truths you forgot. Your environment will also respond to your upgrade. Plants may bloom quicker around you. Animals may behave unusually in your presence. These are the subtle confirmations from Earth itself. You are harmonizing with nature's hidden intelligence. You might begin speaking words you didn't plan. Phrases from old tongues. Sacred sounds. Don't be alarmed. This is light language, pouring from your spirit, bypassing logic, healing at the vibrational level. A few people may dream of you in vivid detail. They may reach out, confused or even startled. That's because your soul is reaching out across dimensions, making contact, collecting fragments, reminding others of who they once were with you. Archangel Michael says, you are not just activating, you are remembering. The barrier was not just psychic, it was ancestral. For generations, someone feared this awakening, but you broke the chain. One woman, possibly from your family line, tried to silence this power long ago, unknowingly or not. She thought she was protecting you. But her fear is no longer yours to carry. Now, the sacred feminine and divine masculine within you are rising into balance. You are no longer ruled by reaction but guided by response. Your intuition and action will begin dancing in perfect synchronicity. There may be sudden flashes of past life recall. Moments when your surroundings feel unfamiliar, like you re-stepping back into an older version of the world. Let them pass through you. Don't grip them. They are visitors bringing information. The winds may change when you speak. Technology may fail or flicker when you feel strongly. These are not disruptions. They are reverberations of your expanding field. Someone you once trusted may now feel uncomfortable around you. Do not shrink to make them stay. They sense the truth in you now, and not everyone can face what they helped bury. You might notice your own voice sounds different to your ears. That's because it is. The frequency has shifted. You are now vibrating closer to your soul's original tone, and your body is adjusting. Don't be surprised if people start seeking your advice, your presence, your opinion. They may not understand why, but they feel safe in your field. You've become a mirror of clarity. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to wake the slumbering stars inside others. That's why your light may feel intense to some. You are not for comfort. You are for activation. This phase may bring heightened sensitivity to touch, sound, and taste. Even your preferences may shift. It's because your energy body is refining. You are tuning into the true resonance of things, beyond illusion. In this unfolding, you will feel moments of fatigue, but they are sacred pauses. Rest is no longer just physical recovery, it's part of your divine integration. Allow it. The spirits of nature, the trees, birds, rivers, and wind, may start communicating with you, not in human words, but in vibrations, imagery, sensation. Acknowledge them. Your connection with the earth is part of your multidimensional return. Water will call to you more. Baths, rain, oceans, or simply sipping slowly, these are not mundane acts. They are sacred. Water now holds messages for you. Listen closely when it flows. In these 72 hours, someone who once underestimated you will feel a shift. They may not say it aloud, but internally they will feel unsettled. That's the mark of a soul who once had power over you but now sees your elevation. You are rising, not to tower above, but to light the way forward. You may cry unexpectedly, not from pain, but from the recognition of truth, beauty, and the quiet grief of finally seeing how long you waited for this. Every cell in your body is adjusting to your soul's return. That's why you feel like you're vibrating some days. Your physical body is catching up to the frequency of your higher self. You'll begin to notice alignment where there was once effort. People will appear at the right time. Money will come unexpectedly. Delays will dissolve. This is flow, the natural state of a fully awakened soul. You were not late. You were right on time. These psychic gifts awakening in you are tools, not for fame, not for ego, but for divine service. You were never here just to survive. You were here to guide, to channel, to expand what's possible for humanity. Your hands will carry light. Your voice will carry codes. Your eyes will carry fire. You are a portal now. Some will be drawn. Some will be repelled. Both are natural. Not everyone can stand before a lighthouse and not be blinded. The pain you've carried for years will begin to feel lighter, not because it's vanished, but because it's transformed. You'll look back and no longer feel bitterness. You'll feel sacred strength. In this new state, you may feel the presence of a guardian being watching you. It may appear in meditation, a dream, or just as a sense of constant warmth. That is your divine team, now walking with you, active and close. The next time someone looks at you and says, You seem different, smile. Because you are. And you're not done yet. As the 72 hours unfold, you'll enter moments where everything goes silent, even in noise. That is your soul entering deep alignment. Don't rush it. Let the silence carry you. You'll be shown things, not to overwhelm you, but to prepare you. You are being trained for your next role: healer, seer, guide, creator, protector. Accept the assignment when it comes. This world needs you awake. And now you are. You will no longer search for signs. You will become one. You will no longer beg for miracles. You will embody them. You will no longer doubt your voice. You will speak and watch the world shift. Archangel Michael says, "You are guarded in every realm now. Your path forward has been cleared. You need not force, beg, or chase. Simply align and allow. And when the moment arrives, when the 72 hours complete, you will feel a deep, calm power settle in your chest. That is your soul's signature returning fully. The one you've always been. The one they tried to bury. The one who just broke through the final barrier, and will never be hidden again." If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. This energy will not fade. It will build slowly, but permanently, like a sunrise that never sets. With every passing hour, more of your authentic self is taking its place in the foreground, while the version of you that conformed, hesitated, and feared begins to dissolve. Don't panic if old emotions rise unexpectedly. It's part of the cleanse. What is not aligned with your new vibration cannot stay, not memories, not people, not patterns. You are not breaking down. You are breaking through. You might find yourself staring at the sky longer than usual, or being mesmerized by fire, water, or a candle's flame. This is your soul remembering the 4 sacred elements it once knew so intimately. You will no longer feel the need to prove anything. Your existence, your energy, your very presence, that is your proof. People will feel it, even if they don't understand it. They will sense that you know something they do not. And you do. Because the unlocking at 6:01 a.m. was the cracking of a seal around ancient knowledge. A vault buried in your being, now slowly opening, scroll by scroll, vision by vision, truth by truth. You may experience moments of déjà vu that stretch beyond time. You will recognize people you've never met. You will feel nostalgia for cities you've never visited. This is not confusion, it's a soul memory resurfacing. There is a reason you were chosen for this path. Others could have carried it, but you were willing. You agreed, long before birth, to be the one who would awaken under the right celestial alignment, and now that time is here. Your words will begin to carry weight, not just emotionally, but energetically. You will start to speak, and people will pause. Some will weep. Others will feel a strange peace. This is your frequency in action. Music may strike you deeper now. Colors may look more alive. Time may feel surreal. These are all signs of heightened perception, your spiritual senses replacing old filters. You are no longer looking at the world. You are feeling it, reading it, channeling it. Some will envy this evolution. Some will resist it. But none can stop it. You have entered a sacred contract now. One that aligns you with divine truth, universal law, and ancient wisdom. It will be your compass when logic fails. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual realm is celebrating you. A light has reappeared on the astral grid with your name attached to it. That light hasn't shone in this dimension for generations. This is why you've been tired. You've been undergoing quantum repair, DNA activations, subtle rewiring. The heaviness you felt lately wasn't weakness, it was spiritual construction. Let go of the identity that came from surviving. You no longer need to wear the armor of the wounded. Now you will lead with the authority of the awakened. Soon, your dreams will take on new life. You may fly, pass through walls, speak to beings with no faces. Don't fear them. These are lessons and messages from Spirit, made available because you are finally tuned in. The universe no longer whispers to you. It speaks clearly, boldly, because you are now ready to receive without resistance. Mirrors will feel different, not just because your face looks brighter, but because your soul is now visible through your eyes. Others will notice, even if they can't explain it. An opportunity is coming that you didn't chase. It will arrive through alignment, not effort. Say yes if your body feels warm when you hear it. That's your guidance system signaling approval. The days ahead may still contain challenges, but your response will be different. Where you once felt powerless, you'll feel anchored. Where you once doubted, you'll feel inner stillness. This new state is not temporary. It's integration. It's who you are now. You can't go back. And you wouldn't want to. You'll soon begin hearing messages between words, truths behind silences, and vibrations within music. You'll become a seer, not just of visions, but of truths hidden in plain sight. Your energy is recalibrating so intensely, your body may ask for new foods, new routines, new environments. Don't resist. You are being realigned to support the light now coursing through you. You may feel called to create art, poetry, writing, voice, movement. That urge is not accidental. It is your spirit expressing what words alone cannot contain. You're no longer just living in the world. You are communicating with it, co-creating with it, vibrating with it. You are now a prism for divine energy. There will be a moment, soon, when you realize you're no longer afraid of what once crippled you. That moment will come quietly, but it will feel like freedom. And you'll realize, this is who I've always been underneath the noise. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, not as a distant figure, but as an active guardian, sword drawn, shield raised. His energy surrounds your path, your home, your decisions. He whispers, go forward. You are no longer hidden. You are no longer waiting. You are no longer sleeping. You are now what the earth has been waiting for. Not just someone with sight, but someone who can see clearly and act justly. You will sense when someone is lying, when someone is leaking, when someone is ready to awaken, and your presence will shift their timeline, even if you never speak a word. This is what happens when a psychic barrier breaks, when a soul returns to its design. Everything real becomes sharper. Everything false begins to fall away. You are not here to fit in. You are here to break molds, to crack open timelines, to uplift frequencies. You were not chosen to be normal. You were chosen to be limitless. You were not called to please. You were called to pierce the veil. You were not born to blend. You were born to blaze a trail. And now, At last, you've remembered that truth. The countdown continues. The hourglass of your destiny is in motion. What's to come in the next 24? 48. 72 hours will echo for lifetimes. Your ancestors rise in honor. Your future self watches with pride. The universe opens its hands to receive the light you now carry. Welcome back, awakened one. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.